Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Etienne. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Well, this defense for the Texans very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On second down, Etienne once more.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
11. Here we go.
Etienne once more.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Texans will take over.
Ready. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Dell making a nice grab there, and he is so good at separating from defenders. Takes a special type of corner to be able to stay in his pocket for long. Give him a couple of seconds, and he'll find a way to get open.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Stroud looking to throw. That's complete to Dell.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
18-yard line.
Seventy Rangers.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
In motion right, that's Collins. Third and goal, Stroud. Caught left side, here's Dell.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Stroud off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
In motion right, that's Collins. First and 10, it's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. You look at the defense for these Texans.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Cup 19. Cup 19. They crash. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That is caught by Dell.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Ready.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Got his man, Dell.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 60 Mavericks, 60 Bucks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Stroud on 3rd down now. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And the Texans 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
4 seasons in the league, and even with the addition of the #1 overall pick to his defense last year, Allen remained the face of the Jaguars' pass rush. Again, led his team with 7 sacks and a career-high 4 forced fumbles.
Stroud to throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19-18.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
10 through 11. 10 through 11. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Stroud working out of the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
18, tied in. Ready.
Here's Stroud. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Go.
Final play of the half. Stroud.
Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the home third that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Texans.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Stroud looking to change the play.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Stroud now on 2nd down. That's complete to Dell.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Stroud looking to throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Let's go. Panther 11. 11. 10 to 11.
Again, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Stroud completes this out wide.
Touchdown! Take down with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Sink right. Luke. Here we go.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
ETN up the middle.
39-yard line.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Red on red.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 52 yards.
And the Jaguars are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The end result, 21 yards.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Hey, check that, street.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hurry.
3rd and 1, Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
45 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lisa 24.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Go. That's good for another Jacksonville.
On first down, Lawrence.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here.
And Lawrence now going to move them around.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hey, go.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Gun.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Rip, 23.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Flush to his right, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
McManus's point after is good, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now. Okay, get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Okay, ready?
And this offense on third down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
19 tight. 19 light. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he goes out right around the 39. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
On the ready.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Jaguars are right back in this football game.
Hey, run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lawrence.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Etienne is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
11. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turnover.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Ready? Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Got his man, Dell.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gets the dump off to Pierce.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. Football, and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow.
So this one in the win column for the Texans, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Texans, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.